Hey, good morning to all of you. Today's video, I just want to touch bases on the topics of school age kids that are continuing to go to public school. First of all, I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I know as a target individual, holidays can be the reminder of the betrayal that took place in your life. It is the peer time, the wake up call to realize, like, hey, do I really want to socialize? But long story short, try to keep those that you feel that are not fully in your target, because the main point of targeting you is to isolate you and make you feel that everyone is against you. If you don't see these people doing the tactics that are classified as gang stalking, then try not to classify them as well as being a part of it. Sometimes give some people the benefit of the doubt, but don't allow them to control you in a sense of causing problems in your life emotionally by doing things to you. For starters, I have a friend that I did mention to her about the targeting world, and my goal was, if I tell her and I tell her that I think I'm being targeted, if she leaves me, I'm gonna leave the door open and let her walk out my life, because I am the captain of my ship. I allow who boards my ship and who is not allowed to board your ship. I am the CEO. I fire and I hire. And if somebody and you're telling them you have a problem in your life and they're ready to walk away from you, let them walk away, because that's just a wolf in sheep clothing. Let them remove their little sheep outfit and go ahead and go on about their business, because obviously a friend, a parent, a sister, a brother, a father is supposed to be there in your time of need. No matter how crazy your problem is, they supposed to sit there and figure out. So long story short, I did tell one of my friends, and instead of her saying, "Girl, that's crazy," she said, "Send me the information. Let me look this information up." I did think it kind of made her like kind of weary, because she kind of fell back, but she came to her own conclusions. Not everybody's a follower. There are some people that's independent. But of course, when somebody tells you something you don't understand, you're going to have your own reservations about it. You're going to sit there and think like, oh, that sounds crazy, but that's still my friend. So I can't knock her for that, but she's still in my life. She still calls me, check on me, how you doing? That's a real friend. Not everyone has that, so I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying, are you even trying to see if you have someone in your life that is like that? Just try it. What can you lose? People is dropping out of your life like flies anyway. So the ones that's there, see, are they willing to help? See, are they willing to stay your friend? Okay, well, let's get to the purpose of this video. So yes, I have school age children that I still allow to be in school. I did try to take my oldest out, who's a high schooler, and place him in independent studies. What is this car doing? Get your ass. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. You see this? Does it make sense to what they are doing? It's just they retarded. Is people retarded? I don't know. I don't know. What's the problem? I'm sorry, you guys. You see how I got crazy? Because I be thinking they doing that stuff on purpose, Lord. Oh my God. They messed my video up. But anyways, back to the topic. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my God. Anyways, okay. See, distraction. Your emotions can be your own distractions. So that's what these people know their tactics are. Their tactics are to cause distractions in your life. That's the person, Lord Jesus. Take the wheel from them. They need help. They need help. Okay, so we got to get control of our emotions, because they will become our distractions, like that was that quick. You see how I got off my A game? Your distractions will take you off your A game on purpose and make you fail. So control your emotions. Back to the video. Okay, so the purpose that I did take my son and put him in independent study. However, within independent studies, it was hindering his social skills. It was causing him to be an introvert instead of a kid that knows how to socialize. He was becoming dependent on being by himself all the time. He was becoming a child who was isolated from his own peers. So it would, take away some of his social skills. I did put him in after school activities. Unfortunately, when you have a kid that's like the age of 16, there's not a lot of different programs within your community that is still free. So I had to pay for these different activities because they state that when a child is in high school, the high school covers the activity, so the city doesn't support that age group. Okay, so I put him back in public school because he still was being targeted while he was in independent studies, because my independent studies was homeschool, but it was still connected to a school district. So they would do falsified things by telling him the wrong information, a package he's supposed to do. Just say, you didn't know you posted that packet? Oh, well, so-and-so said, oh, well, now you got to hurry up and do it before, it's just was at the last minute before he would fail. And he passed with flying colors because I had to motivate him, like, do this, don't let nobody see you fail. Okay, but now that he's in public school, my advice to you when someone's in public school, to tell them to, like any parent would tell a child, whether you're target or not, everyone is not your friend. So keep your guards up. Keep these people as associates, because you may enter into high school with a few friends, but by the time you graduate and become an adult, you end up with one friend. Just tell them the truth. And that's the same role within the targeting. Teach them about betrayal early on, because as a target individual, you will be betrayed, betrayed, betrayed. So if our parents would have taught us as kids about betrayal, it wouldn't hurt so bad. I'm talking about in general for me. I know that um, my mom never sat down and said, there's some people in your family that probably will betray you. This, and I'm pretty sure she's been betrayed before, but she never sat there and talked to me. I guess they feel that it's not age appropriate to talk to kids about betrayal, but it is. All the way from the age of 7, I think you should talk to them in an age appropriate conversation about betrayal, because that's the thing that hurts the most, when someone you think is your friend or your family member, they betray you. So just tell them simple things like that. Tell them don't sign no documents that anybody tried to get them to do, as far as referencing to, like, if a child get called in the office and they want you to write a statement unsupervised without your supervision, say no, don't sign those papers. Always ask them, can you have a conference with your mother or father, meaning that they can say, they can call you and have a speakerphone conference. So if somebody tells your child they can't do that, that's not true. And as them being under the age, you still have control to advocate for your child, because they're under the age of 18. So if your child feels uncomfortable talking to adult, that's all they have to say. Well, I'd rather feel comfortable in the presence of my parents. So teach them to start doing that, because they will try to trick your child up into signing things and consenting to things they did not do. For instance, my son was told that somebody wanted to fight him. X really never said that, but they told my son to sign a contract and say, I will stay away from X in order to avoid a conflict that he has nothing to know about. I went to X and said, sir, are you okay? What's going on? I heard that you want to fight in regards to my son. He goes, I never said that. Who told him that? I'm like, I don't know who told him that, but that's what the principal did. And he said, yeah, the principal tried to do that to me. This is what X said. I didn't sign the document because I never said that. So he was a smart individual already. His mom already told him that. So that's what I'm saying. Because you know what? These papers go into their cum file, which is accumulated file that will follow them all the way until trying to enter college. And once they try to enter college, if people wanted to pull these files and see what kind of characteristics you have, they will look at your high school cum file. Okay, all the way, some of them go all the way out to elementary. And also, if a child gets in trouble and it's their first offense, some of them get a slap on the wrist, like, okay, just do community service, due to their behavior in school. Now, if they have unknown documentation that states they have bad behavior, then the police can look at it as a troubled person, and they will give them time in jail for miscommunication due to just their past. Okay, so that's why it's very important. And furthermore, like I said, it's just simple conversation you have with kids. I have also, like I said, a 8-year-old whom I feel I already talked to him. Your kids know about targeting. I think it's best that you tell them what targeted individuals are. So other than that, I just wanted to thank you guys for your comments, because there's a lot of people that give me information, and I feel you guys are my friend in my head. You're my friends in my head. I don't know you, but you're my friends, because when I need to vent, you are there to listen. When I need advice, you are there to give your advice within your comments. And I'm also here to try to motivate you to stay encouraged Get a grip over your emotions, because these emotions that they're trying to place upon us